All right, everybody, welcome to tonight's Keto Proof Call. This is the very first one we're doing. It's our inaugural Zoom, so you guys are a little bit of a guinea pig for this technology. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Isn't it fun to see everybody's faces? I wish we could just go around. I see Connecticut, I see Kentucky, I see Texas, I see Oregon. I see more Connecticut. I see California. This is so cool how we get to all be together. Hey, Annalie, how are you? But we're all across all kinds of places and states. But the cool thing is we're all here to learn more about Keto OS. So if you're just joining the call and you're like, what is this about? Let me show you these two cool packets. So there's these packets that have a powder in them. It's called Keto OS. This one is caffeine free, and this one is the charged version. So what we're talking about is a dual fuel source for your body. Your body burns two fuels. One is glucose and one is ketones. But the only way that your body gets ketones is it depletes itself of glucose. And that only happens through starvation, right? You're not eating anything, your body starts to consume its own fat, which produces ketones. Or if you go on a ketogenic diet, which most people, it takes weeks, if not months, to get into an actual state of ketosis. Some people struggle to ever get into a state of ketosis to get these ketones into their body. So what we're talking about is a brand new first to market technology that when you mix it with liquid and you drink it, you get ketones into your body. In 59 minutes, we can prove to you that there's ketones not only in your urine, but in your blood. So this little packet here is making a massive impact in the health of people. I want you guys to get a pen and do some research. Look up ketones, weight loss, ketones, inflammation, ketones, chronic pain, ketones, brain health, ketones, Alzheimer's, ketones, ADHD. Go do some research about what it looks like when you have ketones in your body. And the cool thing is this isn't some new science that we've invented. This has been studied for over a century. Back in the 1920s, it started out as the best regimen to treat people with seizures with a ketogenic diet. There are hundreds of cookbooks that talk about how to get ketones into your diet. So we're not talking about some new crazy technology. We're talking about something that is just invented to biohack our bodies and help us achieve that optimal state much faster. So we've got some testimonials on the line. How about Miss Tori? I know you've had some absolutely amazing, crazy, like I get teary-eyed every time I read your stories on Facebook. Give us your story, sister. What's happening since you've been drinking the ketones? Hold on, you're on mute. Let me see if I can help you.
I got it.
Oh, there you go.
Like I said, I was saying, this is all new to me. First time I've used Zoom. It's pretty cool. So I'm 39 years old, and for 27 of those years, I've had chronic psoriasis from head to toe. My whole life, I've been battling inflammation, pain. And then 4 years ago, I had 4 major back surgeries that didn't turn out so well. So I've been a chronic pain patient for a long time. But anyway, I started these 11 days ago, and within just days, my husband and I started to notice that my psoriasis was literally clearing off of my body. I'm still covered. I was actually in the doctor's office right before I started the product. And she said I was about 95% covered, and they were going to start doing a chemo treatment on me that I did not want to go with, but because of my pain, I was starting to feel a little desperate. So I am so thankful for the Keto OS because it's literally saving my life. I have so much energy. I was taking 12 pain pills a day, and in the last 2 days, I've had 1. So this is like so huge for me.
Yay, that's awesome.
And one of the side effects is I've lost 19 inches and 11 pounds. So I'm pretty happy with that too.
That is a side effect we'll take all day long, all day long. Well, Tori, I'm super excited that you were open-minded enough when Micah called you to talk to you about it to say like, hey, look, we're going to give it a try. I'm super proud of you. I can only imagine what your journey looks like in the next couple weeks and couple months as you keep on your ketones. I'm really proud of you, and your before and after pictures just in that inflammation all around your neck and on your face are amazing, amazing. So we're super excited to have you, and thank you so much for sharing your story. All right, we're going to kick it over. Yes, we're going to kick it over to Lewis and Micah. They're going to share their story of what's been happening since they've been taking the Keto OS. Over to you guys.
There we go. Can you hear us?
Yep, we got you. Hi.
Hi, everybody. Okay, so I started about a month ago, and for me, it's been, I mean, I went into this for weight loss, but I mean, my mental function has been incredible. Like that's probably my favorite thing about it so far. And then energy, just sustained, mood sustained, no carb or sugar cravings, and I'm down 7.5 inches in my waist in a month. And got this guy on, and I'm gonna let him tell you guys what his experience is. He's a big time bodybuilder at Flex. Go ahead.
Yeah. But it's been crazy. Natural bodybuilder, and my whole philosophy: if you want extraordinary results, it requires extraordinary efforts. And so I'm going into my 3rd week with the Keto OS, and I'm working out twice as much as I did initially. And I used to be a really big napper. I don't take any naps now. My mental clarity is sharp. I get up early in the morning, and before Keto OS, I'd have to drag my physical to get my mental and then finally get up. Now my eyes wake up, I'm like, up. My energy is through the roof. No sugar or carb cravings. And let me tell you, I have sweet teeth. I love carbs. And now I know how to do things the keto fashion. I still have my sweet stuff, but I do it keto style. So I'm really in love with the diet. I never thought I could eat as good as I eat now. Well, let me tell you that. I thought being on a diet would be more restrictive. And it's crazy finding out how keto is a dual fuel. It's crazy. Now I'm utilizing it also for weight loss, for fat loss. And so I'm just stoked. So I'm pumped up.
His abs are insane. Like, I can't believe how much he's building mass at the same time while leaning out. He's never been able to do that before. So it's been really cool to watch.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Thanks, guys, for sharing your story. And you guys are inspiring hundreds and hundreds of people with your guys' journey and your story and your love of the products and your love of people. So we're so excited that y'all are joining us. And so we've got the science guy, Rick Hupalo. So you just heard Lewis talk a little bit about the science of being able to like work out better, feel better, gaining lean muscle while he's working out. Rick, I know you've been doing some research on that. Tell us a little bit about what you found in your research is happening and what people can kind of expect.
Absolutely. So, if you guys haven't seen Lewis's entire body, the guy looks like a chiseled out specimen. It's ridiculous, right? And, we've heard a couple stories of, weight loss and pain relief and different things, but they did a double-blind study on, they had a group that did placebos and a group that was supplementing with beta-hydroxybutyrate, which is one of the main active ingredients in the Keto OS operating system, right? So this was a 12-week study that they did it over, and what they were looking for was, were there going to be significant strength gains or strength increases from the supplement group of the BHB versus the placebo group? And here's what I can tell you. So if you guys have got a pen and paper, you might want to jot down these notes real quick. But very quickly, in a 12-week time period, those that were on a placebo gained 6% overall strength, whereas those that were supplementing with ketones gained 18%. They had an 18% increase in strength. The only thing they were doing was supplementing with beta-hydroxybutyrate or supplementing with ketones, which is incredible. Squats, placebo group had a 5% increase in their squat strength. The ketone group had a 25% increase. Guys, bench press, we always like this, right? The placebo group grew 3% strength, whereas the ketone group grew 12%. So it's obvious that, there is massive opportunity here from the strength gain community to pick up, and supplement with the beta-hydroxybutyrate or with ketone OS. But there was another article out there that said that supplementation of beta hydroxybutyrate or supplementation of ketones, which is what our ketone operating system is, can actually wipe away some of the negative side effects of dieting, training, and some of the strict diets that bodybuilders themselves go through. So we are onto something here that is really impacting people, really changing lives, everything from pain, which myself, weight loss, to strength gaining. So I'll kick it back over to you, Nat. Can't hear you. I think you're muted.
Look, see, even I'm not a professional at this. What I was just saying is, like, the cool thing about this, you guys, is we're not medical doctors. We're not treating disease. We're not, prescribing this to heal any of your problems. But what you can do is you can go look at the science for yourself. Go on Google like Rick did and look up some of these things. It's been studied for over a century. You'll find a lot of things that will pertain to your particular situation, whatever that is. So get creative on Google. Google ADHD, ketones. Google ketones Alzheimer's, ketones weight loss, ketones chronic pain. It is absolutely awesome. So I'm going to kick it over to Mr. Michael Rutherford. He is one of our great team leaders out of Carlsbad, California. Him and his wife have a new 8-month-old baby, super, super cute. And Michael, over to you.
What's up? Can you hear me okay?
We got you.
That I'm completely obsessed with a selfie stick. I'm selfie sticking in my bedroom. Can you hear me and see me and stuff?
Yeah, we can.
Oh my gosh, I love it when stuff works. How about that? Can you see that bed, dog?
We got
Very
it.
cool. I like. Actually, I got props everywhere. I got keto canisters all over. Very cool. Well, I'm excited to be on with you all for a little while. Certainly, you obviously know you're in good hands. For those of you that have or have not worked with the Kilborns before, or Mike and Lewis, or the Hoopalos, or the Hula Hoops, man, I just love your nicknames. Or the other groups that are on the call that I'm just getting to know. I mean, you're in really good hands. I'm learning so much working with these guys using, tools like Zoom and so many other things. This isn't their first rodeo. This is their first rodeo with a product like this, but it's all of our first rodeos with a product like this. I mean, this product it's as good as you hope it is. You don't have to argue away or hope to God they don't ask about any ingredients necessarily about a product like this. And because the product is so good, you don't have to talk about the darn business all day long. That's one of the neat things. Can you hear that, or is it just me?
I'll mute it. You keep going.
Oh, okay, cool. No worries. Just making sure you can still hear me. One of the best things about this is the product is good enough to where you don't have to talk about the business. The business is sort of understood. I did a call this afternoon with a group out of Sarasota, dietitians and fitness trainers. That's all it is, dietitians and fitness trainers. You know why? Because some fitness trainer guy by the way, can you read my shirt? It's the shut up and drink t-shirt. But this dietitian, she's just getting ready to graduate, been studying for years, went into nursing, then got into dietitian, I don't know if it's med school or what it is, but like been in school for 10 years to learn about the human body and diet and diabetes and Alzheimer's, and has family members that have had all these challenges. And she goes, so I just want to help people. I want to help people be well. I want to help them not be sick. I want to help them feel better. And everything she was saying, I was so excited just kind of listening to her, because she has no real vehicle to get that done. Like, what's she going to do? Open up a doctor's office? Like, open up a wellness clinic? Do you know how much those cost? The chick who put her on the phone with me has a gym. She spent $250,000 to open up a gym. And I'm like, are you kidding? How much revenue do you do a month? She goes, about 60,000. I'm like, a month? Oh my gosh, our team does 60,000 in sales a day, every day. And it's just crazy how much money she spent to open a gym. It's $250 large to open a gym to try to help people be well and feel better and have more energy. And here somebody can buy a Go Pack for 350 bones and build a group around the world, well, I guess around the country, and do a heck of a lot more with this product and this conversation than she ever could in that one location gym. So She goes, well, what's the product? Because I get these shakes come to me all the time, isogenics, and she rattled off like 7 MLMs. And she goes, but I can never get past the ingredients. And I said, well, how much do you know about ketones and pure therapeutic ketones and ketone supplementation and the research that's been done? She's from Florida. I said, the research that's been done from the University of South Florida. And she's like, oh my gosh, that's what this is? So we had this like 20-minute dialogue about product. We started talking about physical therapists and personal trainers, chiropractors, sports medicine people, all utilizing this product for their patients and their clients because it relaxes the muscles, it relaxes the joints, it relaxes the human brain, reduces inflammation, all these cool things, these physical benefits to ketones in the body. And she's like, oh my gosh, she's got a friend that works for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And so I made a joke about, their quarterback who stole crab legs when he was at Florida State. So we started talking about college football, and I started talking to her about the San Diego Chargers massage therapist using Keto OS with the Chargers, even though they're awful this year. And the conversation just went and went and went and went. And then she goes, by the way, is this network marketing? And I go, yeah, but it certainly doesn't feel like it, does it? And she started laughing, and she goes, no, usually you would have talked about, sports cars and lifestyle checks and trips and money and downlines and spillover and getting early and all this cheeseball language. And I said, no, when your product's really good, you don't have to talk about any of that stuff. So I guess my whole ramble session is all about just keep it real. Like, make the main course the main course. I had somebody tell me Keto OS is star player in this whole game. Keto OS is the star player. It's not the fact that you're in early. It's not the fact that we just finished our second month in business. It's not a rewards plan or any of our founders or nothing. It really is just a conversation about our product because of, and I cannot remember her first name. I couldn't write it down fast enough. The girl with the psoriasis who talked about it no longer being there, of being reduced drastically. You can't play doctor, so just be careful if y'all share her story. But you do know I got a whole Facebook page full of people with pictures just like hers. It's unbelievable. The amount of the reduction of inflammation with people is crazy. You just have to be careful sharing it and kind of, doing medical claims and stuff. But there's no product out there that's doing that stuff. There's no network marketing company meal replacement shake that's going to do that kind of work in somebody's body. That's not a weight loss product. Yeah, she lost inches in weight, but I bet she'd say that's backseat to the physical pain she endured with psoriasis, which is pretty cool to me anyways. So you have a product that's versatile. So don't short sell it as a weight loss product. Don't short sell it as a pre-workout product. Don't short sell it as anything other than a pure therapeutic ketone drink. And if people don't know what that is, then just take your time and don't go for the jugular and try to one call close them. Take a little bit of time in education, like use educational marketing to where they understand what it is that they're learning about, like what the product actually does. It might move a little slower, at least it'll feel like it might, because it's a 1 or 2 or 3 conversations. It doesn't have to be. But for somebody like me, I had no frame of reference. I didn't know what ketones were. But just know that it's worth it. The time will be worth it because they'll actually be educated. And if you inspire people through education and you give them a real foundation, they'll stay with you for a long time versus if they felt like they got closed, then they're going to go to the next thing that sounds sexier or sounds bigger. So if you're on this call as a guest, you have a product that every time you take it, you'll know the difference. Every time you share it with somebody, they're going to like it. So if you're on the call because you want to take the product, there's so many benefits from keto. If we went around the horn to the 10 or 20 or 30 people that are on here, they would love it. You just freak over the results that people are getting. Like, we have to tell people to calm down on their testimonies. Like, I lost almost 50 pounds, but it's not that big a deal compared to a lot of the other physical things. Like, Corey's back doesn't hurt anymore. Natalie's husband, if you don't know him. There's so many really cool benefits to that. It'd be funny if he just threw a peace sign up. But there's all these cool benefits to having pure ketones in your body. Like, as a guest, if you're hearing this, I'm always thinking of how can I go help other people? Yeah, you can use the product as a customer, which would be stoked if you did. But be conscious of thinking of other people that you know have weight to lose, have brain fog to eliminate, have energy to gain, want to have a better day, a longer day, sleep better at night, just physically feel better. And it'll be natural and simple, and it should come easy to socially share it, which opens up everything else in the business. So I get long-winded. I'm excited. Hopefully that makes sense.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I love your testimonial of just losing weight, helping other people lose weight. And I love how we get to focus 90% on the product, and the product really is, you know, what you think it is. It really is as great as it is. So thank you so much, Michael, for being on the call. I'm going to close out the call, you guys, just with telling you guys a couple of the values of our team. If you think like, okay, what is this crazy wild bunch of people and what are we all about? I'm going to tell you. So we are all about values on this team. So if you're looking to join a team and get started, we want you guys to, we want to be a blessing to your family, not something that causes, you know, more pain and more pressure and more of those things. So we want to come alongside you guys and support you in your own values, whatever that looks like. Keeping your priorities straight, keeping the main thing the main thing. I know for a lot of people on the call, myself and Corey included, our priorities go faith, family, and then business. And we believe that when we work that way, honoring God, honoring our family, and working our business, that we'll be blessed in the meantime. So if you're looking for a place to plug in that supports great values, you've found a great spot. And then we just have a team vision to build a tribe of people to do life with, and to find greatness in each and every one of you. We all believe that everybody has very unique and awesome talents that nobody has but you. And when we work together as a team, we can really staff each other's weaknesses, right? I know Karina is incredibly organized and she's a systems girl. My brain does not function that way. I don't. So we find people in the team that have great skills. Charlie Hupalo is an awesome customer gatherer, customer lover. She will, if somebody needs slow time and attention, she is perfect for that role. You know, so we've got people in the team that fill certain roles. So we're looking for people in the team that will step up and use your gifts and talents to serve the tribe as a whole. And then we also have a vision for finances. You know, building a business like this, you are able to make some significant income, and we want to help you guys dream bigger and build a vision of finances for your family, not only so you can make money in the short term, but so you can create wealth for your family, so you can travel on vacations and do fun things with your kids and not be stressed about your bills every month. So we have a vision for that. And then just lastly, I would tell you, you can trust this team. Like, we're going to work really hard for you. Michael said it on the top of the call. A lot of people on this call have had great success building a business like this before, and we're all here to serve together and love everybody and help everybody. So it's like you're becoming a part of the family. So we're so excited. Oh, everybody just give yourself a little snuggle. That was awesome, Rick. So thank you so much for spending about 20 minutes with us tonight. We are so thankful that you plugged in. Listen to this. Before you get off the call, we have another one of these on Tuesday night at 8 p.m. So same time, Tuesday, November 3rd, same exact number, 333-444-3434. I tried to make it super easy so everybody could remember. So invite your friends, invite your family. Maybe you heard something tonight that you're like, oh my gosh, I know so-and-so that suffers with back pain. I got to get them on this Zoom. I know so-and-so that has psoriasis or weight to lose, or they need mental clarity. Maybe they have a child with ADHD. Maybe they have a aging parent that's suffering with Alzheimer's, and you can have them on so they can hear stories of how this product is helping. So grab your friends. Get them on Tuesdays at 8 o'clock. Let me give you guys the last fun tip. Have you ever heard of this soda? It's called LaCroix. It's like everything zero, right? It's essentially like carbonated water. If you mix one of these and one of these, it's over. It's over. It's so delicious. All right, guys, have a great week. I'm looking forward to Tuesday. Can't wait to pack out the line. Here, I'm going to unmute. Hold on. I'm going to unmute all, and everybody can say goodbye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.